Hello, and welcome to Japanese craft beer reviews. Today we're going to begin a look at three beers from a relatively new brewery called Nomcraft Brewing. And this is a brewery that's located in Arita-gun, Wakayama, so a rural area of a prefecture that's largely rural. And this is in the central part of Japan. It's called the Ki Peninsula, and Wakayama is one of the two prefectures that stretch down there. The other one is Mieken. And so Wakayama is not well known for craft beer. The only other main one I know is Nagisa, which is located near Wakayama, Shirahama Beach in Wakayama. And I'm not exactly sure what Arita-gun is. They began in 2018, I believe. Their first beers came out in 2019, and they were founded by three people, two Americans, one from Chicago, one from Portland, Oregon, and one Japanese man who apparently had a connection with Portland and somehow connected with them and decided to study brewing as well. They are also connected with something called the Aritagawa 2040 project, which is kind of a revitalization project to help build up rural areas. They apparently realized that in this area around where the brewery is, by 2040 there would be one working person to one elderly or retired person. And so they're trying to revitalize the area. They have the project has a small business incubator, and so where they're located, the brewery is actually located apparently in an abandoned nursery school. There's a bakery and a brewery, and they're trying to redesign the area. You can go online and see it. It's a very nicely designed project. But what they realized is that by 2040, 80% of the population of this prefecture would be in that situation, with one working person to one retired person. So in other words, the tax base is going to shrink, and there would be a burden on people who are working and paying taxes to support elderly people. So the brewers tout the water in their area, coming from Koyasan apparently, and on Rate Beer they have 17 beers listed, and on Untapped, in an unusual kind of thing, only 14. Usually Untapped has uncovered every beer that a brewery makes, and apparently they haven't gotten quite there with Nomcraft. And on Untapped, though, these 14 beers have a rather high average, 3.73 out of 5, which is pretty good. I have not had a lot of experience with them. I did see them at a couple of festivals in the last couple of years, but I really haven't had many beers from them, and we're going to look at three in this series. So let's get started, shall we? Alright, and now the first beer we're going to look at from Nomcraft is called Nomcraft Nom Nom Golden, and it is a golden ale at 4.7% and 26 international bittering units. I purchased this in Kyoto. It cost me 546 yen, about approximately $5 US. And I have not had this one before, so you can see on the label here. I've seen a picture on their website of people who work there doing exactly this. So thirsty workers. And this one on Rate Beer has no ratings whatsoever. On Untapped, it's got 86 ratings, and it has an average of 3.64. So the name Nomcraft, I assume, comes from the Japanese verb to drink, and nom nom sounds like drink and drink. Any case, let's give this a go, shall we? Golden ale. And Very, very pale color. Interesting. Unusual. Okay. All right. And so it is a rather unusual color. Looks like what we call peach juice or something like that. And about a finger and a half of very fluffy white head. Very unusual. I've never seen a beer quite this color before. Don't see much carbonation rising. Let's give it a go. Okay, very thin, light fruity nose. Definitely some hops in the background here. I'm getting kind of overripe stone fruit out of this. Is there honey? Interesting, unusual, kind of lightly harsh sort of fruitiness. Very, very thin. Extremely thin sort of fruity flavors. What? Peaches, something peppery as well. Maybe that's the hops. You can certainly see the carbonation rising up now. Yeah, this is unusual. Does not taste like a typical golden ale. It does have some light tartness. It seems rather unattenuated and not quite finished, actually. It's not out of date, for sure. So I'm not quite sure exactly what's going on. But you may want to give this a try. I don't quite recommend this one, but you may see it somewhere and give it a go. It's called Nomcraft Nom Nom Golden Ale at 4.7%, 26 international bittering units. And so you can check them out online. They are selling online as far as I know. Check their website out, and they also have Instagram accounts. They have the Q codes on the back of the bottle, and so I may just go check that out. Okay, well that's it for this one. We're going to look at a few more Nomcraft beers, and please stick around for those, okay? Subscribe to the channel, and do leave me a comment. Tell me what you know about Nomcraft Brewing.